A Revue means, please.
What's he gonna say?
Hey, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to it. You are watching Coffee and Comedy with myself, Rezah. Taking you up till the hour of 10:30 p.m. Someone needs to sponsor us a logo or soek a sponsor for the logo. It's coming because the print is just, they couldn't complete it in time. As you know, on the show, what we love to do is take your favorite celebrities and social media influencers, chat to them, challenge them, and see how clever they are up here. But on today's show, we're doing things a little bit different, so we want you to stick around and to see what it is that we're doing, because it is level 1, baby. We're on level 1 and we're so excited to go through the levels and have everything just play with our festive plans. That is what we want. We want to be out for the festive plans. But something that I can tell people is that you can smell when things are getting good and you can smell when things are getting bad, especially in life. Like, have you ever just smelled life being drained out of your body when death is near? Especially when there's a snake involved. When snakes are involved, things just goes south. Even if it's a prank, even if someone pranked you with a snake, it just, you can smell it, you can taste it. Like opera over here. Jongen! Jongen! Yo, guys, listen. Any pranks involving a dangerous animal, a snake, a dog, my wife, any dangerous activities, don't involve in that, because that is a near-death experience. Because you laughing, but for me it's like, oh my god, it's like near-death experience. One thing that I love about South Africa is that we have the ability to dance to anything. We have the ability to dance when we're happy, when we're sad, when we're broke. Have you ever danced and you broke? Like, you know you broke, but like you happy, like, yo, I don't have money. Hey, I don't have money. Yo, I don't have money. Hey, I don't have money. Yo, it's crazy. And that's what I love. South Africans can dance to anything. And this is a pure representation of anything and dancing. We can do that as South Africans, and we see it a lot. It's just that we don't take note of it, and we don't know that we're dancing. Anything can be happening and you're dancing. I mean, Cyril dances a lot when money goes missing. That's not the point that we are trying to make at the moment. Or the point that we're making is that we need to be careful about what we do in life, and especially as guys, because as guys we have a lot of bro codes going on, and the thing that is happening now is women are catching up with the bro codes faster than what we are hiding them away. Because now you in a conversation with your bro and all of a sudden she finds out the code and then is like, okay, she knows exactly what's going on. And this is something that we need to be careful about, is that women are becoming, I don't know if maybe they have spies doing it for them, I don't know. But this is what happens when you get caught out. So now you need to explain yourself.
Hoekom het jy vir hom gevra waar is die kinders?
Ek vra vir hom waar is die kinders, sodat ek weet ek moet nie daan toe gaan nie. Ek gaan hom vra waar is die kinders, dan gaan ek ander plek na toe. Verstaan jy?
Wat?
Ek is getroud, hoekom moet ek vra waar is die kinders?
Wel, ek ook weet. En nou tree sy vir my, as ek 'n kind is, dan is ek 'n stewopad.
Ek vra hom waar is die kinders, ek weet nou is die kinders is by sy huis, en nou weet ek moet nie na sy huis toe gaan nie. Ek gaan nou 'n ander plek na toe. Verstaan jy wat ek meen? Ek is innocent.
Jy wil gehang word, no?
That is like the weakest excuse in the book. Bro, where the girls at? Why are you asking where the girls at? No, I'm asking him so that I know I mustn't go there. Like, that's like the weirdest excuse ever. Make sure you follow us on all of our social media platforms. On Facebook, we are Coffee and Comedy with Rezah. On Instagram, we are at coffee_comedy. And we have our YouTube channel up and running. So make sure you subscribe, like, and share all of our posts. And obviously there you can find the repeat of certain episodes and find your favorite episode and guest on there as well. Our topic for today's show is something that's close to my heart because it's basically the effect that COVID had on artists. So that is something that we're going to be looking at today. And Lavish took place, which was my brand new comedy show at Grand West. And I invited you guys to come see, you know, because it's been nearly 2 years that I've been on stage. And we're talking about all things about how it affected artists and how we can come back as artists. So that is something that I need to get the message across. And I need you guys to know what it is that we're going through. Other than that, we're going to take a quick ad break. When we do come back, you can see it all. Don't go too far. Welcome back, people. You're still watching Coffee and Comedy with myself, Rezah. Taking you till the hour of 10:30 p.m. We are right here on Cape Town TV channel 263, and the free to air will be channel 32. But we're gonna have an online platform coming soon for you, so you can actually go there and just access your favorite episodes, access your favorite shows, everything that Cape Town TV has to offer you. So make sure you stick around for that. What we did at Grand West on the 29th of September, we had Lavish, which was my latest stand-up comedy show happening there. And I invited you guys to come have a look to see what it is happening behind the scenes, and also how are we as artists coping during the pandemic, because we like level artists now. They call us level. Like, you only see us when it's like level 1 or 2, but the higher the levels, you don't see us. And that is something that is affecting not just artists in South Africa, but right around the world. So check out what we did on the 29th. Did a study, and they found out that there's not enough evidence to support the fact that sharks are actively hunting humans. Yeah, but they bite. That's why I stay far away from them. I don't swim deep in the ocean, go shark cage diving. In fact, I don't want to become a shark attack survivor. Like, het gaat nie kwaai like op my CV nie. Het gaat nie. I don't fit the image. Because we know shark attack survivors, they don't look lekker. Like they can sing. No, really, hulle lyk nie lekker nie. They just barely love to tell the tale. Like, miskien was hy shark vol of vegan of iets. I don't want to become a shark attack survivor. I don't want to become the guy that mothers warn their children about of what can happen at the beach. Don't swim there deep, don't swim there, there's sharks. Cool like hy uncle van die luister nie, kyk ja. I can't. Because you won't look lekker. Jy lyk net soos leftovers wat rondloop. A walking barakat. So I can't become a shark attack survivor. I stay far away from the back. I swim here in front. Because there's genoeg water, jy gaat julle maar agter. And the worst is when you actually go to the beach with your friends. And they peer pressure you to go swim there deep at the back. And I can tell you from experience, it's baie uncomfortable, man. Because jy's daar agter, you're having a lekker time, but it's dangerous. It's like lekker dangerous. Jy swem net daar, you're having the best and the worst time of your life. Because jy lag, but jy bid ook. Jy like, haha, ja Allah, wat soek ek hier? And when a piece of seaweed floats by and it touches your ankle, jy vergiet sommer om te swem.
So, Rezah, how would you say the COVID pandemic has affected the entertainment industry?
I would say that the effect that the COVID pandemic had on the industry, especially in the entertainment industry as a whole, it was quite harsh because I remember when COVID-19 just started out, we as artists like, okay, what are we gonna do now? Because like you have your whole year's gigs and events being planned, and in your mind you're like, that is my source of income, because I know there's a lot of artists who does this full time. So people are thinking, especially artists, like, this is my source of income, I'm gonna need to do this. And within a space of a week, I think it was in March 2019, within a space of that week, all your gigs was just gone like for the year. And you're like, oh my word, what is the children gonna eat? What is the wife gonna eat? Not like I have any of those, but I mean, I'm just saying like in general. So it was quite harsh on us as artists. And the thing is that people could still go to work or work from home. I can't work from home because I need to be within a theater or with people within that environment, within that space. So for me, personally, I took it hard. And I know there was a lot of comics, stand-up comedians who actually went onto social media telling people, listen, I'm officially broke now. Like, I sold everything in the house and things like that. And luckily for me, I still had coffee and comedy that could be there for me, and I was still in the eye and I could still keep my name relevant. But something that I think artists were struggling with is that, am I still relevant to my fan base, my audience, or other people's audiences? Because I think for the musicians, everything was okay because you could essentially make music from home, and you can just write a song or perform at home, whatever the case may be. But as a stand-up comedian and dancer and actor or whatever in the entertainment industry, it can be tough, and it was tough on us. So it was very like harsh. Yeah, it was harsh.
So what are the biggest challenges trying to come back as an artist?
I think the biggest challenges trying to come back as an artist is that you come back, like I said earlier, am I still relevant? Like, I want to have this big show and I want to sell tickets, but are people going to buy the tickets? Are people going to remember my name and what I can do? So I think the challenge as an artist coming back, when the levels obviously allow us, is relevancy. Am I relevant? Did I keep myself in the public eye? Did people know about me all the time and that? And do I still have it? Am I fit enough? Because like that was the first time in 2 years I did the full hour show, and like, am I fit and all of that? So kind of just reflecting on yourself and your ability, what you are able to offer on stage.
Yeah. How do you think the artists and event organizers are going to be approaching shows with the COVID protocols set in place?
I think a lot of people are going to be looking at your standard protocols in terms of wearing a mask, sanitizing and skipping spaces between seats and that. But I think that event organizers should look at it differently because there isn't the same feel when, especially a comedy show, you can't laugh on your own and people are sitting like 7 seats away from you. So I think we should have more like up close and personal shows and things like that, and then just span it across a couple of days. That's what I think we should start doing.
Okay, so you just performed after nearly 2 years on stage. What did it feel like, and are you happy with your performance?
Wow, 2 years almost since on stage. I'm happy. It went quick because it felt quick and everything is just, and when I was like, oh, what is the hour it did? And I wanted to perform on. I wanted to go on and to be on stage again because the feeling was just so amazing for me, and I naturally kind of did. Like I fell where I left off, I just fell back into that. So it was amazing for me, and the people enjoyed the show. That for me is a blessing when people can come and they can laugh and forget about their worries and troubles. So that for me was incredible. I enjoyed it. I hope we can do it again.
Yeah.
Settle 350, isn't enough.
How do we keep the arts and entertainment industry alive and moving forward?
Wow, what a question. I think the way you keep the entertainment industry alive is by being relevant, and sometimes it's up to the artists themselves to kind of be relevant all the time and to put yourself out there on social media and things like that. But I think as artists, we should have each other's backs, saying that, okay, we vocalists or musicians, let's have a show and let's include don't just make it A-listers. We need to make it like people that's up and coming, or B-listers, C-listers, whatever the case may be. And I think us as artists, we should just always have each other's backs, because you can't, everyone's not just only going to come watch your show, essentially. So you need me also in the aspect that I need you. Because I need you to make music so that I have an entrance song, and you need me to make a joke so that whatever the case may be. So I think moving forward, the arts and entertainment industry needs to step up, number one, by looking after the artists and the industry as a whole. And artists need to have each other's backs more now, because we see that we're all in the same boat, whether you're A-lister, C-lister, coming up lister, whatever the case may be. So I think that we need to just have each other's backs more moving forward, and also protect and appreciate this industry that we're in more.
Yes.
Perfect.
Hey, it was a great show, Rezah.
Thank you.
Hope to see more of them. Thanks.
It's definitely going to be more, but like I said, the 350 that Cyril gave me is not enough.
Sy kry so 'n grol in die water. Sy dink net hier as soon as it touch with a shark. It's a shark. It's a shark. You don't say it, you think it is a shark. It's a shark. Sy kaddy. No, I don't swim there at the back. I swim here in front. You're in front. I like to be close to the shore. It's a quick escape in case something happens. Quick. And I like to swim where my feet can still touch the ground. If it's necessary, if it needs to touch the ground. Because as ek 'n shark sien, ek wil nie weg van die shark swem nie. Ek wil weg van die shark hardloop. But anyone would know that running in water isn't an easy task. It really is a skill wat jy moet acquire. It's really a skill. Because jy moet jou een voet uit die water uitlig. Net in case die shark pak jou on the chase. It's a very, very skill that you need to have. You're looking at me like you know what I'm talking about. Ken jy daai running in the water, my bitch? Jy met jou voete is... And it's not a sexy run at all. It's not sexy. In fact, there's nothing sexy about going to the beach for me.
The COVID-19 pandemic affected us a lot, because we were so used to being on a wavelength of having shows after shows, but suddenly you get this stop and you don't do tours anymore. You're just in the house, you don't even see the crew anymore. And we as the crew, we were friends, we were very close, so not seeing each other for that time was weird, because we kind of lost connection. And what tested us the most, what COVID-19 did, was it tested our passion the most, if we still wanted this. And at the time when it started, we all thought it was going to be a month, and then a month turned into a year, and a year turned into 2 years. And then things started to become harder. Reality started to sink in, where you had to think of, do you still want to do this? Do you still feel that you can go all the way? When will this end? So all those type of questions came into play when this happened to us. And it was just hard to navigate on what to do next. So we felt despondent at times. There was times where we felt like we wanted to give up. And we felt that, not to say that the government wasn't doing anything, we just wish they did more for us as artists.
Hey everybody, it's S3E4 here. Marking Famous Season 1 winner. I hope you guys are good. And yes, new year, same me. Ek wil by julle so right. So die question wat ek gekry het was, hoe het die COVID pandemie vir my geraak as 'n artist? Well, S3E4 decided to move to Cape Town just before lockdown happened. Ek onthou dit was een van die moeilikste tye vir my. Because ek was basically, ek het 'n maand ingetrek en toe bly ek daar 'n maand en toe happen COVID en toe sit lockdown. So ek het nog die kans gehad om my goed in te koop, ek het nog die kans gehad om te leer om kos te maak, hoe my wasgoed te was. So it's been a terrible time for me. En dit was regtig 'n tyd waar ek moes geleer het hoe om independent te wees, hoe om my eie goed te doen, hoe om 'n groot mens te wees, hoe om daar vir myself te wees. Music wise, was that it was one of the worst times ever because there was no income, there was no shows happening, there was no events taking place. So we were basically stuck with nothing. Because meeste van ons artists depend op ons gigs en die is basically ons income en dis ons lewens. So I was stuck without being home, stuck without being having an income, stuck without seeing people. En ek het basically alleen gaan bly en ek was stuck in my vier mure. So COVID really kicked me in my jobs.
Hopefully, going forward, we hope to have the government give us opportunities, even if it must be within the protocols by saying 20 people for one show, maybe 5 shows a day, having 20 people, just to give everybody that taste of shows again. And yeah, we just hope to see more opportunities broaden from this and to see more artists become more hungry for their dream. So, I mean, COVID did that. COVID made us not, how do I say this? COVID made us want our dream more, but also tested the passion. So hopefully we'll see more opportunities come from people within those positions, giving artists these opportunities. And I feel that going forward, we'll appreciate the stage or wherever we are or the art that we're doing, we'll appreciate it way more because that's how we feel. And we're just glad to have stuck it out and not to say that COVID's done, but we're glad that we could ride this wave because it was a real learning curve for us and we learned a lot from this. So yeah.
But ek dink vorentoe en die events wat ons so ver gedoen het suksesvol gegaan cause protocols are being followed. Ek maak seker by elke event waar ek gaan dat hulle goed die COVID protocols na kyk. So ek dink ons hoop vir meer events waar ons baie versigtig gaan wees, meer shows wat happen. Ons hoop om meer interaction te hê met mense because online shows is beautiful, maar is net iets mooier om die mense daar te hê. So ons hoop vir die beste, ons hoop vir beter, ons hoop vir die getalle om af te gaan as ons almal net die reëls kan obey. Yeah, that's my 2 cents. Love you guys and see you guys soon.
Really, that's what I feel like. Because people have been trying to make their visit to the beach look sexy for years. It's not. You see them on the Instagram and Facebook. Ooh, living my best life. Hashtag summerbod. Daar's niks summerbod. Die sê trek aan mag in. As I so maak, kom het weer uit. Kom weer uit. As really is not a sexy visit for me. And that's all that people do on social media these days. They post for you to see that they're living a lavish life. That is what it's about. You see them. Hashtag living lavish. Maar jy nog jou skuld betaal nie. Jy live lavish met Mr. Price geld. Please, get it right. And there's a saying that goes, if it's not posted on Instagram or Facebook, then it never happened. And I agree with that. I agree because we basically spend thousands of rands going on holidays just to post a picture and ons raak kwaad. If we didn't get 100 likes, we get cross, we get angry.
Did you see me? Yes, yes. People, that is what we did at Grand West Casino and Entertainment World. Thank you so much for watching this show today. Thank you so much for joining us every Friday religiously. You can make sure you catch us on our social media pages. On Facebook, we are Coffee and Comedy with Rezah. On Instagram, we are at coffee_comedy. And we have our YouTube platforms running as well. So make sure you come same time, same place next week. Here's some jokes. Check it out.